Hello, welcome to Random Bout of Idiocy with your host Bia. Today we are going to bring the last of the Unity Concord Notorious monsters, at least as the way it stands, at the end of November in 2014. Hopefully they'll add some more. Hopefully they'll add some of the bigger ones, maybe some super behemoths, super Fafnirs. I see a lot of forum posts even today. I was reading a lot of forum posts with people saying they wish they'd bring back the kings. Well, that would be an interesting way to do it. Make it cost a ton of these accolade points to pop it, like 10k or so each time, and make it so you need a lot of people to do it. That'd be a nice way to integrate some of the things people are desiring. A lot of these battles are super easy and super quick. I hope people get something out of them. I would say that all except for the very last Notorious monster we do in this video, I could easily dual or 3-box. They were almost nothing, and most of them are the lower ones. In fact, the other videos started with the higher ones and some of the more tricky ones. As you can see, a lot of these are taking like a minute or less, so I apologize that you're not getting much from this video, and they were so boring I had to film them in double time because it was just really bad to sit here and try to talk over them. I know a lot of people's questions are, hey, can I do this, with just me and a buddy? And the answers for almost all of them in this video, again, except for the very last one I'm going to show you, the answer would be pretty much yes. This one, it does do I believe, an AoE sleep like many sheep do. I think you'll find in the Unity Concord, it's kind of the typical thing you see in Notorious monsters from the past, except for they will actually land on you even with, eye level gear and whatnot. So you can see there, I even messed up and had level 2 Aftermath up, so it definitely was a no-brainer. Wasn't worth waiting and getting Aftermath 3 back up after that. I'm trying to think if there was anything important in any of these Notorious monsters. This one actually can do some considerable spike damage. You'll see it hit me here in a minute. It took away a good chunk of damage, or good chunk of hit points there. Make sure your mage is ready for that, but it does die rather fast. I would imagine with just one melee, this one might be a little bit trickier. I was just seeing the stats on that earring, and it's terrible. Another funny thing about this video is on the Bard Mule, we kept getting all the real drops and nothing on any of the main characters. So here's another Notorious monster just outside of Windhurst. It's a joke. This one, we were joking that it would die within one weapon skill of each one of us, but not quite that fast, but it was rather fast. Interesting thing is at the end of each one of these battles, you lose Aftermath, so if you're spamming popping, it can kind of be a pain in the butt if you're a relic or mythic or MP user that's trying to keep your Aftermath up. It's kind of annoying. For Sam, it's no big deal. You just meditate, but for some of the other jobs, it might be more frustrating to get it up there and be competitive. Anything else? You can't at this point use any of your trusts, but that's not much of a big deal. You don't really need any kind of help, and you have to have 3 people anyway to pop the Notorious monsters. You can't solo it, so yeah, like when I was saying duo, I just meant that's the equivalent of what you need. You just need a body for the third person to be able to pop these. Let's see. Coming up is the tough one. You will see me die for the first time in one of these videos in a while. We switched Yasin from Monk to Paladin because we knew this one was probably our trickiest one, and it was. He does quite a bit of damage, and he does 100 fists, and he'll take me. Well, he takes Minty out really quick, and then he takes me out. The original plan was that Minty was going to terrorize it. I don't quite think that got off quite how we wanted it to, and keeping up with cures is a bear on this. Now, if anybody has a better way of fighting this thing, let me know. Meaning, other than a paladin or I don't know, maybe an Aragon weapon, rune, fencer. I don't know what else would work. I would imagine that if I would have came on ranger or Minty on ranger as well, because I have I've got Yoshi and Annihilator, so we've got both relics. I would imagine this would have gone really quick and really fast, just having ranger paladin. But I'm curious if any of you guys have tried any other format that we didn't think of. Maybe Black Mage or Red Mage or Scholar Stunning. I'm just curious to see, what you guys did to get around this Notorious monster. his massive damage. I would imagine most people are probably going the easy way and using a paladin, but I'm just curious what you guys are doing. I think, again, I think that for those of looking for tips, I definitely think that a paladin and a ranger that can manage their hate would definitely tear this one up pretty easy. I really just didn't feel like switching off as samurai, and we joked that of course I was going to die. Before I started filming, we actually had talked about I'm definitely going to die. We didn't think that Minty was going to die, but obviously that happened, and now you got to sit here watching the paladin do no damage for a while. You'll even notice that at the end of it, Yasin says, and we never have to do this one again. He did not enjoy this. Minty did get the legs, so that was worth it for sure. The belt, I mean, it looks decent. It's what you would expect from a King Arthro high-level Notorious monster. It's got a bunch of haste on it and whatnot like that. I think maybe some triple attack, maybe 1% triple attack. I'd have to look again, but we didn't get it anyway. But you'll see once we re-engage, we do pretty well. And it's no big deal, but it definitely was the first one of these to kind of slow us down and make us think about our setup. All the rest of them we just pretty much hammered through. I would say out of all these ones that we've done, this is the toughest one in my opinion, just because of the damage that he does with the 100 fists and whatnot. I think the Emperor can be kind of tricky if you're low manning him. High evasion and quite a bit of damage and AoE damage as well. So if you only got one mage, it can be a Kiraga thing. Make sure they've got MP management going. And then that beetle that you saw in the other video is so evasive. You really got to make sure you know what's going on. So anyway, been talking with the guys. They're hoping to put out a few more videos. I think you guys have noticed we're starting to put out more videos. And I think more videos produce more videos, if you know what I mean. So getting on Yasin, he's going to put out a few more videos on updates and things like that, letting everybody know in a video format, hey, this is what they changed in the update each month, and this is what they broke. We thought it would be kind of fun to bring that to you. Hopefully he can do that for you. Luna's been AWOL. He's been playing some League of Legends, and I don't know what else he's been playing. Maybe Destiny. He hasn't been doing a lot as far as filming though, so give him a shout out, let him know that you guys want to see something from him, and hopefully we can bring more of that to you. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy some of the videos, and we will talk to you later on Random Bouts. Thank you.